Cheap cars that will totally make you look rich. Everyone wishes they were rich, even if they don't want to admit it. It might not be everyone's main goal, but financial freedom is always sought after. Obviously, not everyone can have enormous wealth. Sometimes, though, just looking rich is enough. What's the best way to look rich without actually being rich? Owning a classy car, of course. What's going on, guys? Welcome to MIA Luxury Cars. Let's take a look at these affordable cars that will make you look rich. Aston Martin V8 Vantage. The Aston Martin V8 Vantage is the new budget British banger. Yes, it is the one that'll make people think that you have the license to kill every time you drive it. And if you were to buy one of these brand new, it would cost you $130,000, but prices for them are sky falling, like this gorgeous drop top for just $22,000. And believe it or not, this Vantage is more than just a pretty face. Its 4.3-liter V8 puts out a respectable 380 horsepower and does it right by sending all of the power to the huge rear wheels, and that means one thing and one thing only. Just imagine telling your friends that you drive an Aston Martin. They're definitely going to think you're rich and maybe even a British secret agent. Bentley Continental GT. That's right, you can afford a freaking Bentley and not some old one that no one's heard about. You could be driving a thoroughbred winged bee with a racing pedigree. Not only is it from one of the most revered luxury brands on earth, and it's got insane curb appeal because pretty much every rapper on earth had at least mentioned the Bentley once for their pimping lifestyle. You are going to be breaking the necks every time you roll through the streets, and bee in Bentley surely means that it is the best car for looking rich in. You can get this beautiful Bentley Continental GC for just $19,000, less than the Aston Martin, with way more luxury features and with an insanely overpowered 6-liter W12 engine that makes over 600 horsepower. This is an ideal deal. Range Rover Evoke. The sporty yet stylish Range Rover Evoke is one of the very high-end compact rig, and let me tell you, it's going to help you stand out in the parking lot at Whole Foods. You know, Land Rover, the British luxury brand used not only by British royalty, but almost everyone in Hollywood, which tells me that Land Rover owners probably have really deep pockets. Hear me out really quick, because you don't need deep pockets to keep up with the Kardashian. Because I found this black on black 2-door Evoke that looks seriously badass for just $16,000, which is just a small slice over $50,000 that you would have spent buying it new, which makes it cheaper Land Rover, and because it's one of the most agile Land Rover makes it super organic off-roader. Audi R8. This 4-ring beast is a car that you'll casually see cruising in Monaco and in the hands of Iron Man. And that tells me one thing: whoever drives this must be rich, and the best thing about this expensive supercar is that it's becoming cheaper every single day. I just found this black Audi R8 with a V8 for $40,000, which may sound like a lot, but you got to remember this thing started way north $100,000. New way north, like way above 100k to 40k for this supercar is a bargain. Those carbon side blades means business plus good news is the R8 remained pretty much unchanged for almost 10 years. So even cheaper V8 with the Ronix look just as good as the V10s with a 6-speed manual, which lets you look like Tony Stark with Peter Parker's bank account. Tesla Model S. The Tesla Model S is the perfect electric car that you can now finally afford. Teslas are becoming some of the most popular vehicles in the US, specifically thanks to this little guy, the moderate model, but the Model S is the whole different beast. The people that drive Model S's are business owners and CEOs, the type to have some serious dough, and you can now not only own the best electric vehicle money, but you can also one of of at least best luxury sedans as well. I found this beautiful black Model S for only $20,000 with 180,000 miles. This is an electric vehicle. You don't have to worry about the maintenance the same way you have to deal with internal combustion engines. All of your updates are downloaded through the internet, plus no oil changes, no engine components to break, no gas even just to charge, and you're good to go. And being electric, you get all of that instant insane torch that puts you to 60 in spaceship times, like 4 seconds with the performance model, which will wow anybody that you have in the passenger seat. Fisker Karma. A good-looking, long-hooded shooting brake style 4-door with big wheels and solar panel. This car is an ultra-rare import, and the person who owns this is super rich, but I was mistaken. Sure, this weird car known as the Fisker Karma cost $111,000 brand new, but I just found this black one that looks promising for only $26,000. The Fisker Karma doesn't drive as nearly as good as it looks. Yes, I agree. It might look like a supercar, but it is an electric motor and a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, so it's a hybrid. This thing looks lightning fast, but it goes 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds. But the Karma is rarity with only 2,450 ever made, and its strange catfish styling will fool everyone around you into thinking it's some wild Italian sports car, and not what it is, a sluggish hybrid with a cramped cabin. So if you want to stand out that isn't so bad for the environment, the Karma might be the way to go. Maserati Granturismo is the perfect car to be a baller in, and with that beautiful X-House, note that you are going to be turning heads. It's literally sold in the same dealership as Ferrari and Lamborghini, and everyone will have respect for it, even the ladies. And while this shouldn't sound unattainable new, depreciation comes in clutch with this Italian stallion for just $20,000, which you can get for less and buy it properly using the ideal car strategies, and that is an ideal deal. Given that is one of the best and most reliable Mozzies, you are definitely going to have a fat green on your face when you pull up the cars and coffee. And honorable mention, really quick, if you've seen the Suicide Squad movie, then you've seen this car before. Vaydor G35. All you got to do is to take an Infiniti G35 that you can snag for around $4,000 strip, at all of the cosmetics and the bolt on that $11,000 Vaydor fiberglass kit, and that makes this thing have supercar looks without the supercar price. Now it's your turn, Ideal Fam. If you want to look rich, would you get the Aston, the Ironman, or the R8, or something funky like the Karma? Let us know in the comments below, and if you like this video, click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.